What's good, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am super excited to be here to share with you guys my weekly analysis on some interesting forex pairs like the US30, the GBPUSD gold, and also the USD JPY. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on the notification button so that you can get notified whenever I drop new YouTube videos. And also please stay to the end of this video so as to get prepared for the coming week. For those interested in learning how to trade the forex market, I'll drop my Fiverr link and also my WhatsApp number in the description, so you can hit me up and I can be able to add you to my private class where I teach people how to trade the forex market as a professional. And lastly, for those who are looking forward to trading a prop account, I will recommend WFunded. They are one of the best prop accounts, prop firms out there, and they have quick payouts, tight spread on MT5, and different account size. For those, but probably you don't have much capital, you want to trade maybe a $5,000 account, a $25,000 account, $100,000 account, and so on. So you can be able to check, hit them up, and you can use my link in the description also to get an account for yourself. You understand? It's not just to watch my analysis, and also you can be able to use the analysis which I drop here weekly to be able to take trades on those accounts, and hopefully you pass them and make withdrawals for yourself. Thank you. So quickly we'll move into today's business, talking about the US30. For the previous week, I took only 3 trades. 2 was on gold and one was on GBPUSD. For US30, I didn't take any trade. Last week, I was supposed to take a trade. This was the trade which we had, where we had this massive push to the upside. So I talked about the trade markets going to maybe relax a bit, cover up this liquidity that we had here. So market actually came to this point. I was anticipating the market to get to this black line which I have over here. Then I'll look for opportunity to go long, or probably wait for a break below it to go short. But the market didn't do that. But at some point, the market started consolidating. Then it formed a double bottom at this point level here. Then when it broke above this mini zone here, I didn't take the trade actually. So market kept on pushing to the upside, and it went back to this level which we had, the all-time highs which we had in the previous week. So coming down to this week, what I'll be expecting from the market in the coming week is simple. I'll wait for a retest. Firstly, to go long on the US30, I'll wait for maybe a consolidation around this level. A consolidation around this level, then a push to the upside, or a push to this level, then a consolidation around it, then a continuation to the upside. This is my first scenario to go long on the US30. But if I am to go short on US30, I'll be anticipating the markets to break below this level. I'll wait for the market to break below this level, a retest of it, or a consolidation around this level, then a push to the downside. But either ways, I am more optimistic for going long on the US30 because we are currently having a bullish trend. This is a 4 hours time frame. We are currently having a bullish trend on the US30 ever since we broke above this level. So, but to go short, another reason to go short on long term is if we finally come above this, around this level, and we break below this zone here, a good retest of it, and we'll be looking forward to finding more opportunities to the downside on the US30. So this is my gold chart. The trade which I took the previous week was simple. I waited for a retest of this point. When the market finally came back to this level, I was anticipating to go long at this point, but the market didn't do that exactly. I noticed the market formed a double bottom at this point. So at the close of the second candle, which gave me a bullish variation candlestick pattern, I went long at this point, targeting this level here. But immediately I took the trade when the market was almost running a 1:1, and I noticed it started pushing down to the downside again. When it almost stopped me out, but luckily the market reversed, probably a trend line. It's a trend line touch, so it reversed, and when it gave me another retest at this level, I went long. I added to the position which I had. Now I had 2 positions running. Immediately the market went and hit my take profits. So this was a trade I took on Wednesday. So the next trade I took on gold was on Friday. This was a very sweet setup which I saw, and I took advantage of it. So it was already, I was having this trend line up to this level. So I had the anticipation. I was anticipating two quality setups. First was a touch of the trend line and also a retest around this level. If I should go to 1 hour time frame, you'll see that this waiting for a retest was from this zone here. So we had these previous touches here. So I was anticipating a retest of it then, and in line with a touch of this trend, and then I would look for opportunities to go long on gold. When the market gave me that, immediately it gave me a bullish engulfing at this point here, risking 38 pips to get 239 pips, which gave me more than 6:1. I went long and I held on to the trade until it got to this point. When it got to this level, at first I took some partials, then I waited for the market to get to my all-time take profit, which it got to this level, even past it, but when it got to this point, I took everything out from the market. So gold, in the coming week, since we have broken above this level also, since we have broken above this level, I will be waiting for probably a retest around this level too. So I'll be expecting maybe a retest of this zone and a push to the upside. This is my first scenario to go long on gold, or a break above this mini level here, a break above it, retest of it, then an opportunity to go long also on gold. So in the coming week, this is what I'll be expecting from gold. But if I am to go short, which I won't be more interested in going short on gold at this point, but if I'm to go short, I'll just wait for maybe a consolidation around this level again, then a push to the downside, a break below it again. Then this is how I'll keep looking for an opportunity to go long. But I personally do not see much opportunities or setups to go short on gold. Rather, I'll be looking for more opportunities to go long on gold. So this is my observation on gold. So next, I will be talking about the GBPUSD. Trade which I took on GBPUSD was just this one. It didn't give me up to a 2:1. When the market broke below this point, gave me a good retest of the level, I went short, targeting this point. I was anticipating that if the market should break below this level, I will now look for opportunities to add to my positions, but the market didn't do that. So when it got to this level, I took everything out, and I noticed that it started giving me a little rejection of this zone here. So what I'll be explaining from GBPUSD in the coming week, actually GBPUSD has been kind of consolidating, but what I'll be expecting is probably a break above this level, a break above that level there, a break above this level, a retest of it, then a push to the upside. This is my first scenario to go long on the GBPUSD. Then the second scenario for me to go long on GBPUSD is a retest around this level, because if you look at, we have some touches around this point here. So I'll be looking for maybe a consolidation around this level, then a push to the upside. So a consolidation around this level, then a push to the upside. So either ways, to go long is for me to wait for a break and a retest of this level, or a consolidation around this level here and to go and I will be able to go long on the GBPUSD. But if I am to go short on GBPUSD, it's simple. A break below this point, a retest of it, and a push to the downside. Also a break of this level and a push to the downside. So, but I'm not sure I'll be taking much trades on GBPUSD unless I see probably after because I don't trade on Monday, probably a reset of this whole movement or setups around this point here. Then I'll look an opportunity to either go long or go short on the GBPUSD. So lastly, I'll talk about the USD JPY. USD JPY and US30, I didn't take any trade from them the previous week. But USD JPY consolidated around these levels where I was looking for opportunity to go short, but the risk to reward was not really what I wanted to go risk on. So I just left the trade and held on to the good setups which I had, and also the GBPUSD. So since we are currently at still this level here, I'll wait to go long on USD JPY to wait for a break above this level, a retest of it, then a push to the downside, or a retest around this level here, then a push to the upside. This is a scenario for me to go long on the USD JPY. But if I am to go short on USD JPY, I'll wait for a break below this level, a retest of it, and a push to the downside. These are my observations and the analysis which I have for you guys in the coming week. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on the notification button